live in peace, all is well, okay? Completion to this cycle of anxiety, completion to longing, having our minds wander here and there, wishing we could have been in the past, or wishing, having wishful thoughts about the future, about being present in the moment, so that we can see the best way to proceed forward. Okay, we are being called, okay, transitioning into this ladder energy here. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay, this and that's what we're doing. You know, those who are called, we're stepping up to the game, to the plate. And those who aren't called, maybe you are seeing all of this new energy, and it's intriguing you to tap into your soul gifts and to do the training and all of the things that requires for you to also activate those spiritual gifts. Look at this. Awesome. We have the number 9 and we have the number 7 again. And that 7, I'm thinking of the 7 chakras, you know, that they are very key in our evolution and in our growth. Okay. And then you look at here, this, you know, the serpent reminds me of the chakras as well. You know, the red, the orange, the green, the yellow, the green, you know, into the orange. And we have to also let go of that negative programming of the serpent, because the serpent is only a sign of knowledge, of ascending to higher realms. If you look at most other religions, the serpent is revered, you know, as a very sacred being, as it is a reptilian. And you know that we know that those reptilian energies were part of the originating energies, you know, on earth. You know, they were here since the beginning of time, and you know, contain a lot of ancient wisdom. So when you see the serpent, it's about ancient wisdom, you know, and growth. But let's get back into this energy here. Let's read the called. Okay, it says you came to earth with a double mission: to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. Exactly, come through. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward, for it's encoded with the most direct path forward. Again, tap into your intuition. You know what it is that you need to do. What calls out to your heart? What are you listening to? Do you hear information that just sparks exciting exuberance within you, that makes you want to, that you know, sparks again that an excitement and a zeal for life? Like, oh, okay, this is making sense to me. I knew this on a deeper level, but I just didn't have the words to explain it. Now we have people around that has the words to explain it, and now I can tap into, you know, who I am, who I knew I was even as a child, back into that innocence energy, back before you were tainted by the world and its hang up. You know, we're coming into, you know, a completion of that energy. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you are just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. Exactly. Excuse me, just confirming everything that I've been saying in this entire reading. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way. Confirmation that we all need to get into this meditation that's happening today and on tomorrow. And that this movement right here is destined. If you're feeling unprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. Take that leap of faith. Okay, if you know, if you saw the meditation from yesterday, we had the Fool card, which spoke about taking that leap of faith. Okay, and consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Okay, Starseed activation. It says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So you don't have the card, but you can, just imagine this card, placing the energy of this card into your heart and say, I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all of my lifetimes. Okay? Say, I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes. If you need to repeat that a few times, rewind this video back as many times as you need to so that you can repeat that into your heart center. You can repeat it as prayer and such. So let's get into the energy of this child card here. The child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers the return of a second innocence. Exactly. A second innocence. Healing the inner child and, and renewing that inner child. Writing the story of the tragic or traumatic experiences that child went through. And you rewrite it by seeing how those traumas benefited you, how it made you the person that you are, how it strengthened you to the person that you are now. Rewrite the story and take authority, take back your power, and know that that narrative, that low vibrational energy is coming to an end, and we're ascending to a newness. Okay, a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of naivety. Okay, back when you were experiencing those traumatic experiences, you didn't have much power. You were really naive because you didn't have much experience of the earth. But this is a rebirth into a new innocence. Okay, one that you are fully conscious. You have power. You're not a child anymore. You can exercise your rights. Okay, and start a new revolution, a new way of being. Okay. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I saw a video yesterday of a man that was in a hospital, and they were trying to force an injection on him. He went in because he was, maybe had a cough or something, and when he went into the hospital, they just tried to inject him with something. They didn't even take a test to see if he had the coronavirus or whatever. They just went in and immediately started trying to inject him. And he was like, oh, hell no. He pulled out his camera and started recording. And was like, I'm not a child anymore. When I was a child, you could have forced those things on me. But I'm a grown-ass man right now, and I'm saying, no, I don't want this, But, so I just kind of thought about that while we're here. But yeah, this is just a new innocence, but a new power as well. We're not powerless anymore. It says this card allows you to correct your course. Exactly what I was just saying. Correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. Exactly. It's funny. I had I did a reading for myself and basically it pretty much said the same thing. Finding heaven on earth is possible. All right, the invitation. The child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself, and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Because some people get into the thing of saying, oh, that's just me, that's just how I am. No, you can change that if that you being you is causing you problems, or you perpetuating a bad habit. Oh, that's just how I am. No, you can rewrite that if you want, to acquire the beginner mind, and see life as for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. Exactly. Back into a state of Eden, perhaps again. And it's funny, because we have the garden and the gate, make the choice, the decision. That little small gate is nothing for you to hop over that into a new innocence, a new life. But don't allow, those, oh, that's just me, to keep you blocked. Or, this is what I've been trained, this is all I know. Open yourself up to new learning and new discovery. All right, so let's read the message on this, the garden and the gate. Abundant prosperity, staying safe. Ashe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. Exactly. You have the power at all times to make a change, to decide whether you're going to go into abundance or you're going to stay in a stagnant energy. Okay. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. This financial constraint, which is part of the overall energy, is more going to be in this reverse state. Okay, we're connecting with our ancestors. They're helping us to bring about healing and change. Okay, messenger, was a card as well, bringing about harmony and balance. Okay, employing our energetic sovereignty and strengthening our energy field so that we do not absorb what is not ours. The ghost dance again, connecting with our ancestors to bring about a healing all the way around, mind, body, and spirit, past, present, and future. Bring about a healing. Okay. It says, but be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. Exactly. You're called. Okay? This is a calling from your ancestors, from spirit. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back from the freedom that is right at your fingertips. It says, while it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. Exactly. The meditation, overall energy was inner truth, right? Tapping into that inner truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Exactly. Exactly. As the overall energy, us bringing harmony and such, connecting with our ancestors, it portends an increase in the money about to come our way. And that could just be in happiness, money or wealth or prosperity. Prosperity can be in any area of your life. Prosperity and love, it can be financially as well. And I believe there will be a financial increase for a lot of people. As the previous constrictions have broken, right? Has broken open, completion, right? And there's a greater flow of money and other things. Exactly. As more funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risks and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and to this in every aspect of your life. Affirmation for this: I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. Repeat that affirmation as many times as you want or need. Okay, if you need to rewind it back so you can hear it again, do that. But I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. I was going to do tarot, but I don't even think we need to. I don't think we need to. The message doesn't need any clarification. It was plain and to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed this and are getting ready for this global meditation. I love you all. Peace.